In a sun-drenched forest clearing, a cheerful hare revels in the idyllic day, his energy boundless. The hare pauses, his senses attuned to the melodies of nature surrounding his burrow. Content and carefree, the hare savors the moment, nibbling on a carrot with pure delight. Basking in the warmth, the hare lies relaxed near his burrow, utterly at peace with his world. Under the vast sky, the sly fox approaches the hare's peaceful burrow, her eyes gleaming with cunning. She pauses, hidden in the brush, studying the hare's every move. The fox observes the hare, lost in thought as she formulates a mischievous plan. With a predatory glint in her eyes, she prepares to execute her scheme. The hare remains unaware, grazing peacefully near her home. The fox stealthily advances, her eyes locked on the unsuspecting hare. The fox arrives at the hare's burrow, her posture suggesting utter distress. Her expression is a mask of exaggerated desperation. With a voice dripping with false sincerity, the fox calls out, "Oh dear hare, I've lost my way and need shelter for just a moment." The fox awaits a response, maintaining her deceptive posture. The burrow looms silently, concealing the hare within. The fox steps into the hare's burrow, her eyes betraying a hunger that belies her innocent facade. Unaware of the danger lurking in her midst, the hare gestures hospitably, a welcoming smile gracing her lips. The hare offers the fox a simple cup of water, a gesture of kindness lost on her guest. The fox accepts the water, her eyes fixed on the hare, a predatory glint shining through. The hare watches, still oblivious, as the fox subtly savors her victory before it is even claimed. Inside the hare's burrow, a palpable tension fills the air, shattering the once peaceful haven. The fox's words echo ominously. "This is now my home, get out." The hare stammers, fear lacing its voice. But where will I go?" The fox dismisses the hare's plea with cold indifference. "That's not my problem." The burrow falls silent, the hare's desperation hanging heavy as it realizes its home is lost. The hare's home is cruelly breached, and he is forced out, his eyes brimming with tears. The fox emerges, his face a mask of smug triumph, claiming victory over the hare. The hare stumbles away from his home, grief etched deeply in his every step. The fox watches the hare's retreat, his triumphant gaze lingering. The hare wanders through the forest, a shadow of his former self. He looks utterly homeless, lost in the vast woods. A friendly bear ambles along the path, his presence a stark contrast to the hare's desolation. The bear approaches, unaware of the hare's sorrowful plight. The hare continues his aimless wandering, oblivious to the approaching bear. The two figures are set to converge on the forest path, their destinies about to intertwine. Sunlight dapples the forest path as the hare frantically gestures. The bear listens, his massive presence a stark contrast to the hare's anxiety. And then, he just took it, said it was his now, the hare cries, recounting the fox's deceit. The bear's eyes harden, a silent promise of retribution brewing within. That fox will learn he cannot simply take what is not his, the bear rumbles, his voice a low threat. "I will help you, hare," the bear vows, his resolve solidifying. At the hare's burrow, the imposing bear makes his formidable presence known. The sly fox seems momentarily cowed, her eyes betraying a flicker of apprehension. The fox quickly recovers with a cunning smirk, her calculating gaze locking onto the bear. The bear roars with righteous fury. "Let the hare have his home back." The fox faces the bear. At the hare's burrow, the fox's smirk hints at sly intentions as his tail twitches, eyes gleaming with cunning. The bear looms a mountain of fur and muscle radiating unwavering confidence. The fox taunts, "I'm stronger than I look, let's wrestle for it." The bear's deep voice rumbles in agreement. "Agreed." The fox circles, a playful glint in his eye, the challenge accepted. The bear stands motionless, a silent declaration of readiness to meet the fox's challenge. In a sun-drenched forest clearing, the bear and the fox engage in a fierce wrestling match, strength against cunning. The fox darts around the bear, her agility a blur as she begins to wear down his massive strength. The bear swipes wildly, missing the nimble fox each time, his frustration growing with every failed attempt. Exhausted, the bear's movements become sluggish, his breath heavy as the fox continues her relentless dance. With a final, desperate lunge, the bear loses his footing and stumbles, the fox's strategy culminating in the bear's downfall. At the hare's burrow, the fox stands, chest puffed, eyes gleaming with victory. The fox surveys the defeated bear and hare, their bodies tell a tale of struggle. The fox's eyes flash with triumph as she observes the bear and the hare. The fox declares, "You're both too weak to challenge me." The bear lies defeated, a testament to the fox's ruthless power. The hare, equally subdued, reflects the crushing weight of their failed resistance. The hare and the bear walk the forest path, their defeat echoing in every step. The hare's ears droop, a mirror to its utter hopelessness. Beside the hare, the bear's towering figure can't hide its bewilderment. Their journey continues, a somber testament to dreams shattered. The forest watches as the hare and the bear trudge forward. The hare ventures deeper into the silent forest, his solitude growing heavier with each step. The air bites with cold, and hunger gnaws as the forest offers no comfort. No shelter, no solace, only the endless path winding through the dense woods. The hare pushes on, driven by a desperate need to find respite from the harsh wilderness. His steps falter, his body weary, but his spirit refuses to surrender to the desolation. Alone in the vast forest, the hare persists, a small figure against an immense backdrop. The hare arrives at the farm, his senses alert as he scans the surroundings with a twitching nose. The hare surveys the weathered farm, his senses keen and his posture cautious. The rooster's proud call pierces the peaceful farm air atop a weathered wooden fence. The rooster announces his presence with a resounding cry, "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" In the heart of the farm, the hare nervously approaches the rooster, its nose twitching with anxiety. The hare begins its story, voice trembling as it recounts the tale of its lost home. It describes the sly fox who stole its cozy home with cunning. The hare mentions the bear, big and strong, yet unable to reclaim what was lost. As the hare relives the frustrating experience, its ears droop with sadness. In the heart of the farm, the rooster's focus intensifies as his eyes narrow with resolve. A pivotal decision hangs in the air as the rooster contemplates the hare's plea. With newfound conviction, the rooster pledges his support to the hare, the sunlight glinting off his beak. The rooster's sharp beak catches the light, symbolizing his readiness and resolve. The farm awaits as the rooster commits to his course, ready to aid the hare. As dusk settles, the hare and the rooster cautiously advance toward the burrow. A heavy sense of foreboding permeates the air as they near the stolen sanctuary. Inside, the fox lounges in the burrow, reveling in her ill-gotten gains. The hare stops abruptly, her ears twitching nervously, sensing the fox's presence. The rooster peers into the darkness, his comb slightly lowered in apprehension. The rooster strides with absolute confidence toward the hare's hidden burrow. The rooster bellows with authority, challenging his hidden prey to reveal itself. "Cock-a-doodle-doo! I see you, fox. Come out!" The burrow sits in silent anticipation, awaiting the unfolding confrontation. Rooster's challenge hangs in the air, unanswered, as tension mounts around the silent burrow. Deep in the burrow, the fox is jolted awake, her senses on high alert. A piercing crow shatters the silence, its echo causing the fox to stir with unease. From the darkness, she cautiously peers out, her gaze sweeping across the landscape. The fox's eyes search every shadow, every rustle, as she tries to assess the unseen danger. At the hare's burrow, the rooster's relentless crow pierces the air, a fierce announcement of dominance. The rooster pecks aggressively at the earth, each strike a demonstration of his raw power. His fierce pecking intensifies, a menacing display of territorial control. The ground yields to the rooster's persistent assault, each peck echoing his unchallenged reign. The fox halts, a few feet from the hare's burrow, her tail twitching with anxiety. Her gaze darts to the rooster, his beak a sharp glint of defiance in the sunlight. The rooster stands firm, his stance unwavering as he faces the predator. Whispers of the rooster's unexpected power echo in the fox's mind, stirring old fears. At the mouth of the hare's burrow, the rooster advances, his beak a weapon against the unseen. Each peck drives him closer, fueled by defiant courage. With unwavering resolve, the rooster confronts the darkness. "I'm not afraid of you, fox. Leave this place now." His challenge echoes in the silent burrow, a bold declaration against fear. The burrow looms, a silent witness to the rooster's bravery, the air thick with anticipation. Inside the snug confines of Hare's burrow, the fox's eyes widen, reflecting sheer, unadulterated fear. A sudden, desperate decision grips the fox as she realizes the rooster's bravery and deadly beak. The fox abruptly pivots, her body coiling as she prepares to flee. Understanding her disadvantage, the fox executes a swift retreat, vanishing into the shadows. The fox explodes from the burrow, a streak of russet against the green. Panic drives it forward, each stride a desperate attempt to escape. It careens into the forest, seeking refuge in the maze of trees. The shadows swallow it whole, leaving only the echo of its flight. The hare watches the fox vanish, a wave of relief washing over him. The hare turns, his gaze now fixed upon the rooster. Gratitude shines in the hare's eyes as he addresses the rooster. "Thank you, Rooster, for your bravery." The hare's sincere thanks fill the air. The rooster puffs out his chest slightly, basking in the hare's praise. Outside the burrow, the rooster glows with self-satisfaction, chest puffed with pride. He proclaims, "It's important to stand up to bullies." His voice rings with conviction as he continues, "And to help those in need." The rooster stands tall, a beacon of courage and compassion in the open field. Inside the hare's burrow, a warm glow embraces the space, a sanctuary against the night. He gestures with open paws, extending an invitation of comfort and safety. "You are welcome to stay here for the night," the hare offers, his voice a gentle reassurance. The rooster hesitates briefly, then steps inside, seeking refuge from the night's chill. Shadows dance on the burrow walls as the night deepens, enveloping the unlikely companions in a shared shelter. A moment of quiet understanding passes between them, a silent promise of safety and companionship in the heart of the night. Inside the hare's cozy burrow, a moss-covered table overflows with nature's bounty. The hare and the rooster share a triumphant glance, a silent echo of their clever victory. A feast of bright orange carrots and plump, juicy berries celebrates their cunning. The hare smiles gently. The rooster nods, sharing the hare's peaceful joy. As dawn breaks, a rooster's crow pierces the morning stillness. The rooster's duty is done, the hare stands ready to bid farewell. With a final wave, the hare watches the rooster's journey back toward the distant farm. The rooster walks away, marking the end of night and the beginning of a new day. The hare ambles down a sun-kissed forest path, a gentle breeze whispering through the trees. Gratitude shines from the hare's eyes, his face reflecting a peaceful contentment. He pauses, a serene smile gracing his features as he reflects on the lessons learned. Memories of courage and the unbreakable bonds of friendship flood his thoughts. The hare continues his journey, his heart full, the forest path his guide. A sun-dappled forest path winds invitingly as the hare joyfully hops along, unaware of the somber scene ahead. The hare's carefree hopping comes to an abrupt halt as he spots the bear, his massive form slumped in distress near a towering tree. The bear sits in desolate stillness, his usual imposing figure now diminished by a heavy cloak of sorrow. The hare approaches cautiously, his voice filled with concern as he speaks, offering a tale of hope and resilience. "I wanted to tell you how the rooster helped me get my home back." The bear remains still, the hare's words hanging in the air, a small spark of curiosity flickering in his downcast eyes. In the heart of the forest, the bear's gaze softens, a newfound respect shining in his eyes as he looks upon the rooster and the hare. His massive form exudes genuine remorse, touched by their unwavering courage and resolve. With heartfelt sincerity, the bear speaks, his voice resonating with regret. "I am truly sorry." A shadow of disappointment crosses his face as he laments. "I wish I could have been of more help." The forest path bears witness to a moment of somber reflection, the bear's words hanging heavy in the air. Sunlight dances through the forest canopy, casting shadows on the path where the hare and the bear stand. The hare gazes at the bear with gentle understanding, its eyes reflecting forgiveness. The bear shifts its weight, its large paws moving with a sense of remorse. A silent connection forms between them, bridging the gap of their differences. The hare forgives the bear, understanding that everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. They become friends, learning from each other. In the dense forest, the fox lurks, a shadow among shadows. Her gaze pierces through the undergrowth, fixated on the hare and the bear. Envy begins to consume her, a venomous tide rising within. Resentment coils around her heart, constricting her. She stares intently, her eyes reflecting a storm of bitter emotions. Sunlight paints the forest floor as the fox, a sleek shadow, moves with vengeful intent. Her amber eyes burn with a cold fire, fixed on the hare's burrow. A subtle twitch betrays the storm brewing within her. She plots, each breath fueling her determination to reclaim what was lost. The burrow, once hers, now fuels her cunning revenge. The hare's burrow basks in the golden light of day, a sanctuary of peace and tranquility restored. The hare busies himself among his plants, a gentle caretaker nurturing life in every corner of his garden. Visitors are welcomed with open paws, the hare's home, a hub of friendship and camaraderie. The hare offers a smile, his garden now a testament to resilience and the simple joys of life. In broad daylight, a fox, disguised as a frail old woman, hobbles towards the hare's burrow. Her eyes gleam with cunning as she clutches her walking stick, her false guise barely concealing her intent. Feigning a shiver, she prepares to deceive the hare once more. In a trembling voice, the fox pleads, "Kind sir, could you spare an old woman some shelter from the bitter cold?" Outside his burrow, the hare's eyes narrow, suspicion darkening his gaze. A moment of hesitation as doubt clouds his judgment. A flicker of memory sparks in his eyes, a forgotten lesson of compassion. He glances back at his cozy burrow, a silent struggle between comfort and duty. With newfound resolve, the hare nods, his decision made. The fox, a predator in disguise, infiltrates the snug refuge of the hare's burrow. Her calculating eyes scan the cozy space, her focus sharp as she plots her next move. She observes the hare, a hunter's focus, calculating. She remains patient, a predator masking her intent. She seeks the opportune moment to strike. The hare, oblivious, remains unaware of the danger lurking nearby. Inside the hare's cozy burrow, a deceptive warmth fills the air as the hare offers a steaming bowl of soup to the disguised figure. The old woman gratefully accepts the offering, her frail hands trembling slightly as she brings the spoon to her lips. With each spoonful, an almost imperceptible shift occurs, the years seeming to melt away from her face. The hunched posture slowly straightens, a renewed vitality seeping into her weary frame as the soup works its subtle magic. The meticulous disguise begins to unravel, revealing glimpses of her true identity beneath the surface, a phantom of her former self. In the heart of his burrow, the hare's gaze intensifies, his resolve firm as he confronts an unseen adversary. His voice echoes with unwavering certainty. "I know it's you." A moment of revelation as the fox throws off her disguise, her cunning plan exposed. With a hint of mischievousness, the fox admits defeat. "You got me." The hare remains steadfast, his suspicion confirmed as the fox's true colors are revealed. A showdown of wits and deception in the hare's burrow as the hunter and hunted face off. The hare and the fox begin their frantic chase, a dance of predator and prey around the burrow. With cunning agility, the hare darts and weaves, narrowly avoiding the fox's snapping jaws. The fox lunges, teeth bared, but the hare is too quick, a blur of fur evading the deadly snare. The hare disappears into the burrow, leaving the fox defeated, his hunger unappeased. The forest floor becomes a blur as the fox relentlessly chases the hare, their every stride kicking up a storm of leaves and dirt. The surrounding trees burst to life, their silent observation a prelude to intervention. A symphony of alarm echoes through the forest as birds erupt into flight, their wings beating a rhythm of warning and solidarity. United by shared memories of past deceptions, the animals of the forest rally, their collective will poise to aid the hare. In the heart of the forest, the fox finds herself encircled, the sunlight betraying her. A ring of animals surrounds the fox, their collective gaze trapping her. The fox's eyes dart around, desperate for an escape, but the forest offers no mercy. The animals close in, their stern expressions sealing her fate. "We have had enough of your wickedness, fox. You are banished from this forest. Never return." The animal's unified voice echoes through the trees. The fox is isolated, the animals standing as judges. Humiliated, the fox retreats into the dense forest. With a final glance back, it turns, disappearing into the shadows. The trees close in around him, swallowing him whole. The forest remains silent, forever concealing the fox's shame. Sunlight floods the entrance of the hare's burrow as an expectant silence falls over the gathering of animals. The hare stands humbly before his community, his posture reflecting a newfound understanding. The hare begins. "I thank you all. I have been blind, arrogant. I thought I could face the world alone, with only my own speed and cunning." The hare declares with resolve. "But I was wrong. I see now that true strength lies not in individual prowess, but in community, in standing together against injustice." Sunlight kisses the hare's burrow, now a stage for unbridled joy. The hare, a whirlwind of energy, twirls, his paws stirring up the earth in a dance of triumph. The bear, surprisingly nimble, sways in rhythm, his large form embodying the spirit of the celebration. A symphony of voices rises as squirrels, foxes, and badgers sing songs of unity. Friendship and freedom echo in every note, celebrating their victory. Bathed in the soft glow of the starlit sky, the hare lifts his gaze, a wave of heartfelt gratitude washing over him. He reflects on his snug burrow nestled among the trees, a sanctuary of warmth and security. Memories of laughter and camaraderie flood his thoughts, each friend a cherished jewel in the tapestry of his life. As a gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, the hare drifts into a peaceful slumber, his heart brimming with the quiet assurance of safety and love. Dawn breaks, painting the forest clearing with the promise of a new day. From the depths of his burrow, the hare emerges, his eyes gleaming with anticipation. He pauses, taking in the crisp morning air. A sense of quiet confidence settles over the hare. He knows he is not alone in this vast wilderness. The hare hops forward, embracing the unknown adventures that await.